everyone. Good morning. My name is Ludmila, and I'm here with you on our channel to issue an invoice in the portal of Finanças. Like you know, recently the portal changed the way that we need to issue our invoices, and I know that these have been very big problem for a lot of persons. So I'm here to solve their problems and to help you to issue the invoice correctly in a correctly way. Okay. So the first thing that you need to know, and I guess you already know, is you need to put your personal data in the portal with your NIF, fiscal number, número de contribuinte, okay, and your password. And then, like in the other times, you always had here in the frequent services the box where says faturas recibo. So you click here, okay, and you need to go to issue, okay, emitir. Now, here is the first thing that appears that a few weeks ago doesn't happen. So you have now to create first the list of your clients, okay? If you have just one client, it's easy and very fast. Create the client, save, and that's it, okay? If you work with more than one client, this is a very great way to make a list of the clients. And this is something that we don't have a few days ago, okay? So this is not bad, guys, okay? Pay attention with that. Don't scare about this. Don't be afraid. Don't think this is something very complicated because it is not, okay? This is very simple and it is much more easy for the persons that has more than one client. Why? Think with me. Every month you need to put the details of the client all the time. Okay. So with this method, it is not necessary because if you create the client, you just need to select them. Okay. And the same thing happens with the service. If you have one service, you create the service. If you have more than one, you can create how many services do you have. If you want to change the service from one month to the other month, it's easy because in the moment when you go to close the window, and I will show you in the next moments, you can edit the sentence, okay? You can edit the description, you can edit the details, okay? So it is much more easy. I guess I didn't count the steps, but I'm afraid it will be not more than 10 steps, okay? With 10 clicks, you issue the invoices and you don't need to type all the time the same description, the same thing about the client and all the other things, okay? And you have much more chances to do not make any mistakes with this, okay? So if you pay attention, breathe, because this is the first thing to do, okay? Breathe. This is not nothing very serious. This is useful for us, okay? So let's do it. Okay, let's create first the client. I will open the window and then I will put the portal in Portuguese, okay? Because I think it is important that you learn some Portuguese words, okay? So please listen what I'm saying, but listen as well and follow the portal in Portuguese because you are in Portugal after all, you know. So it is important that you learn the Portuguese and travel through the portal, okay? Without afraid because this is this nothing will happen, okay. So let's go. You need to add, okay, adicionar. We will add the client. First step. Now, the first thing you need to choose the country where your client is from, okay? So if your client is from Portugal, you choose Portugal and then you need to put the NIF, okay? In my case, the client of my client is from Australia, okay? So I will search here on the list Australia, okay? Now I have a NIF of the company and I will put the NIF here. The name of the company. Just a second. Here. This is the name of the company. Now I have the space to put the address. In the old one, I don't have this opportunity, this chance to put the address. So I always put the address in front of the name. I put a comma and then I put the address. Now it is not needed anymore. So I just need to type here the correct address in the correct place. So let's copy the address because I have here another screen, okay? Oops. Okay, I need to put the address, the code, and the city. Okay. Here I have the address, and then here I have the code, and then just give me a second because I need to search something. Okay. Okay, I guess I don't have the city, but this is in Melbourne. But the client he don't give me this information, and it is not necessary. I can put it, okay? It is Melbourne, okay? Australia. So everything is filed, okay? It's very easy. Now check if everything is okay, and then you can save here. Guardare, save. The client is created with success, okay? Easy, very easy. So we have here all the details of the client, okay? If you want to edit something, you click here. If you want to deactivate or cancel the client, you just need to put here on the red box, desativar, and the client don't appears anymore on the list to select. If you want to create a new one, you just need to come back and create a new one, okay? Now, let's create the service, okay? It's the same process, a little bit more complicated, but I will explain you step by step, okay? Click in Produtos, Serviços ou Outros, because you could sell goods or service, okay? In this case, it is a service. Here, let's add the new service. Okay. No, it's not here, that is complicated. It's on the third step. So here, you need to choose, okay, on the type. Product, service, and the other things, the other option is not important for the video, okay? So in our case, it's service. Type or reference, other, okay? This is for the other things. Reference. Here you need to put something, okay? Choose whatever you want. A number, letters, a code, whatever. In my case, I always choose this. PS1, Prestação de Serviço 1, Service 1, Service 2, Service 3, okay? You can choose whatever you want. In here, on the description, I will put the description that the client wants, okay? And here you can write wherever you want. Unit. In this case, the most part of my clients work monthly, okay? Some of them work with a daily a rate hour, okay? A daily rate hour or a monthly rate. I don't know. It depends case by case, okay? In this case, my client has a fee, a monthly fee. So this is the amount, okay? And I choose months. Here, the price always change. It's not the same every month. But in the next step, here you create with any amount. And when you are doing on the next step the invoice, you can change the description or the price. Okay, so I will put here an amount 3,559.76, okay? Here, verbas de imposto de selo, you don't choose anything. This is not for you. Don't put here anything, okay? delete this, and we will save. The product is created, or the service. Nothing needs to be done. Now let's move to the next step to create the invoice. In here, choose the first one, okay? Fatura ou fatura recibo. We'll choose, put the date, the type, fatura recibo. Here, the other step is the details, your information, your name, your NIF, your activity, and you don't need to move. If you have more than one activity, okay, here you can choose the one that is best. Here we will search for the client. What cliente is the client, okay? Let's search here on the box. In here, it will appear, of course, Portugal. But my client is not from Portugal. He is from Australia. So let's search for Australia and search. Here he is, okay? We can select. No, it's not. We have here the client. See? The information that we put on the client, everything is here. Morada de entrega. Forget it. It's not mandatory, okay? Don't put anything here. Motivo de emissão. Same thing like on the oldest invoices. Pagamentos dos bens ou dos serviços. Put a click on the sentence, okay? Now let's choose here the product or the service. Adicionar here, okay? You already create the service, remember? Now let's select. Here you need to choose service because you create a service. And now you need to search. Here is your service. Let's select. Now on this box, you have the service, the description, the quantity, the unit, and the price. If you would like to change this, you can add it and then see, we can add it. Let's put the amount because the amount was correct. Here he is, okay? Now here, there is the text of the IVA because we need to select the article, right? And in this case, it is from Australia. The same thing for every country outside of the European Union. Doesn't matter. United States, Australia, Canada, Angola, Russia, Switzerland, Reino Unido, whatever. Okay, Bangladesh, India, whatever it is from outside of Europe. Okay, it is always zero. Okay. And then the reason, motivo de isenção, reason for the exemption of the tax, of the IVA. It is this one. IVA, autoliquidação, artigo 6, número 6, a linha A do CIV, ao contrário. Here. And nothing needs to be done more. Just 2 clicks. Here, here, select the service and the amount. Nothing else, okay? Save, guardar. Here is your invoice. The IVA is here, already detailed, okay? And in the last step, here is one wonderful thing that happened for me. You cannot click in anywhere. So this is not possible to select anything. Why? Because our client is already created and we already told to the finances, to the portal, that the client is from another country. So he's not here in Portugal. He's a non-resident. So he don't have address here without without a address here. So the reason is without retention, okay? Automatically, there is no way to make a mistake. There is no way to charge IRS for a foreign company and you lose the money. So here there is no chance for any mistakes. In the oldest version, a lot of persons select retenção na fonte, and you must never put retenção na fonte for a foreign company because that company will not deliver the the retention to the finances, to the Portuguese finances. So you will lose this money. You will never receive it from the company and deduct it from the portal. Okay. So here there is a very great news. So every the file, okay, the form, it is very well for me, in my opinion. Okay. The payment, don't stress about the payment. The payment you could add, but it is not mandatory. This is another way that the finances have to check bank accounts and in which way you receive the money. Don't put anything here. If it is not mandatory, we will not file. I'm not filing in any of clients. Okay. So this is the resume. Okay. Gross amount and net amount. It is the same. No tax, no IVA, no retenção na fonte, no nothing. Okay? Ensure. Emitir. Emitir, ensure. Last box. This is the last one, okay? This is the last one. This is the green one. This is just to confirm, like in the oldest version, okay? The date, the activity, payments for the goods or the service, the gross amount, the total of the document, and the net amount. Insure. It is insured. Okay, ready. Here. It's done. Okay, it is done. And like in the last version, you can insure a different one, a new one. You can delete and you can print for PDF. So tell me what you think about this video. Please tell me everything. Don't hide me anything. Tell me if it was useful. If you understand what I'm saying, uh, I try to talk the best I can and in the most simple way. I know that for some of you could be new, okay, and it is normal, and I understand that. But if you do the steps, the correct steps, you will have success in the issuing of your invoices on the portal. I see you on the next video. Share with the friends and tell me anything, everything about this. Okay. Thank you so much for being with us. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.